That look crooked? Fuck it. What the fuck is energy management? What up, MVA FAM? It's Pat. I want to come to you today with a question. You ever feel tired? You ever feel like not doing anything? You ever just feel like, what's the point? I'll do it later. You know, I want to take a nap. If the answer is yes to any of those, you need better energy management. It's basically what I mean. So this really does tie in back to what I was saying before, last week. It has everything to do with time management, energy management intertwines. Because if you think about it, if you've heard the cliche that the most valuable resource that we have is time, it's not exactly true, because you can do whatever you want with your time, but if you're at that moment and you're doing something, and you may be focused, you may be disciplined, you may not be thinking about anything else, but if you're dragging your ass to get it done, because you're really tired and you're kind of fuzzy and you don't know what's going on and you're not completely focused, well, guess what? It won't be your best work. It's subpar because you're tired. Your energy's low. You see what I'm saying there? So energy, right? If we're able to do things more energetically, if we're able to do things with more gusto, more focus, more creativity, and our mind's working and our body is doing the same, right? That is energy management. Being able to tap into that resource at any given time, and execute what needs to get done. So let's talk about that. So what I'm trying to say is, if you're tired, you're not going to be at your best. That's point blank. That's it. So I'm going to give you some tips so you can dominate your life, right? Dominate your schedule that you set forth for yourself. Because again, last week we talked about time management. Become highly effective so you can become successful and get crap done. So number one is, well, it's pretty simple. Get some proper sleep, man or woman, right? Get some proper sleep. Get your 8 hours of sleep a day, 7 hours of sleep a day, or whatever. And if you get any less than that, might I suggest taking a nap, right? Power naps throughout the day, 20-minute naps, right? Just put in your schedule. Don't forget, plan them out. Throughout the day, strategically put, like in the middle of the day or something, early afternoon. If you're like that 2 hour or that 2 p.m. slump that you might get, it's always good to take a nap, because once you wake up again, remember, limit it to 20 minutes. Anything more than that, you get into your body starts dipping into the REM cycle, and then you like wake up all groggy and crap. That's when you know you've napped too hard, and you're gonna screw up your circadian rhythm like that. Okay, so keep it to power nap length, about 20 minutes to 10 minutes, somewhere around that. So take your naps. They're not bad. They're always good. Okay. Now, another thing is your mindset too. You got to think about that, like living life. You can't be stressed out thinking about other things in your schedule, right? All throughout the day, whatever you need to focus on is whatever is planned or whatever is in your to-do list. Focus on that at that moment in time, and that's it. Because if you start thinking about other things, and again, it ties back into the whole spaghetti thingy, you're gonna get stressed out. And therefore, when you get stressed out, you start thinking negative thoughts. And when you start thinking negative thoughts, your energy goes down. You see that right there? It's a cause and effect. So keep yourself focused on what needs to get done, okay? Or whatever in your planner at that time. Discipline and focus, living life like a waffle. Okay. Another thing is, another reason why you might be a little tired is you're dehydrated. And a good practice is, especially if you go to the gym like me, or you're athletic, is to drink at least a gallon of water a day. Now I'm not talking about a gallon of liquids. I'm talking about a gallon of water, of H2O. Okay, now you might be living a lifestyle where you get a lot of vegetables and fruits and everything. We'll talk about that in a second. But still, drink a gallon of water a day, okay? Because your body is not performing at peak performance because it may be dehydrated. So just know that, stay well hydrated, okay? Another thing is proper diet, like I was getting into, and just think about the main source of energy in the body, easily used, is carbohydrates, okay? So another reason why you might be a little bit, sleepy throughout the day or low energy is because you're not getting enough carbs. So peeps, MVA FAM, if you're on a carb cutting diet, just know that you're going to be a little slow. So up your carbs, and of course keep it complex carbs, not simple carbs, not sugars or anything. I'm not saying eat a Twinkie, nay, right? Eat yourself some complex carbs like some fruits or something. I mean, brown rice, something like that. That'll up your energy and it's a lot more sustained, okay? We can talk about that later. But another thing about diet is you want to take in the correct vitamins that your body needs, because again, it's not going to be performing at the highest level that it can without proper nutrition. You've heard this a bajillion times. Well, I'm saying it again. Eat right and take your multivitamins, peeps, okay? That's a big thing. Take your multivitamins, especially B vitamins. And then another thing, and it's helped me personally too, I started doing this year, is get some sunlight. Like, get some sunlight, darn it. Your circadian rhythm might be screwed up, especially if you work at night and you get off of work at 3 a.m., aka me, I'm a bouncer. So that's what I do. Now, to reset your circadian rhythm, a good thing to do is go outside and walk a little bit or expose yourself to sunlight. And I mean unfiltered sunlight too. Don't just open your window and just stand there thinking that counts. No. I mean, take your sunglasses off, go outside and walk, or just chill. That way your body's resetting, your mind's resetting itself, right? And and your body knows, oh, I need to be awake at this time because it's daytime right now. Does that make sense? You're gonna get a lot more energy. And plus walking's good for you too. It wakes your metabolism up. I don't know how accurate that statement was. I want to edit that out. You know what I mean? It wakes you up, walking, it's something physical, and you're getting ripped at the same time. Why not? Okay, here's another thing. Here's a big thing, okay, in energy management, and that's why we call it management, because you manage it. When you're doing your schedule or when you're doing your to-do list, don't schedule really tiring things back to back. That's not smart. Don't do it. For instance, in your planners or in your to-do list or whatever, if you're, or in your phones or whatever, don't you dare put a workout and then, I don't know, time with the kids in there back to back, because I swear you'll be hating life and you'll be really tired. Right, so don't put really tiring things back to back, like going to work out at the gym and then you got to run a 5K with your friends. That's not smart. You know what I mean. Okay, be smart with your schedule and don't plan really tiring things back to back. Okay, put yourself an hour break or an hour or two break where you just chillax at home, or you eat. Time for eating, something like that. Recover a little bit. And then go out there and tackle whatever you need to do, okay? Another thing is, I haven't written a thing, so I don't know why I'm holding that. Yeah, like I was saying, if worse comes to worse, the very last thing that you could do is drink a cup of coffee or drink some tea, right? And by the way, all that should work. It's scientifically proven by people in lab coats. Not me though, but I'm just saying, scientists. Science has proven all those things to work. Now, also a stimulant works too, naturally found in coffee and tea, is caffeine. On top of that, you get antioxidants too, so which is proven to help as well, with living longer and whatnot. So be sure to drink those straight up. Try to fight. If you're the type of person that goes to Starbucks and gets yourself any of the frappuccinos, you're barely getting any coffee in there. And on top of that, it's 300 and 400 calories or something. It says right there. If you miss that, I don't think you're reading everything. It says the amount of calories that it has, and it is crazy how much calories is in it. Anyways, I digress. What I'm trying to say is have your coffee or your tea. If you're more of a tea person, cool. straight up, because that's how it's delivered into the system, right? The caffeine just hits, okay? And that definitely helps. Now, the reason why you want to have great energy management is because energy is contagious to the people around you, to the people you hang out with. Don't you notice that the people that, get the most attention are basically people that have a lot of great energy, right? With people that they are around. For instance, if I went out and it's a Saturday night or something, and I'm just gonna use this as an example, okay? And the girl that smiles at me and says, "Hey, what's up?" right, has good vibes or good energy, I'm gonna want to talk to her, right? Opposed to the girl that's just sitting there by herself with a drink in her hand and just on her Instagram or Instaface or whatever, and just on her phone, just texting. I'm not gonna want to talk to her. No way. I want to talk to the girl that has great energy. So I know I put that in like a bar sense, but it applies to everything in your life. Is you want to have great energy because people are attracted to it. And I don't mean attracted like, ooh, that's sexy. I mean like attracted as in they want to interact with you, they want to be with you, they want to talk to you, right? Basically what it means. They want to know more about you. So in the next video, we're going to talk about how the universe really reciprocates the energy that you put into it. How your environment reacts to the energy and the focus that you put into your environment. How the environment responds. I know that sounds crazy, but it's basically the law of attraction. I'll go over next video next week, okay? So to put it in layman's terms, it's really how you can tell the world that you're a boss. That's basically it, right? So anyways, MVA fam, if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and hit it with a thumbs up. I'd love to see the comments down below and see your discussion and what you think about energy management. If I missed any tips about energy management that you know of, feel free to put it in the comments down below as well. If you have any questions, let us know too. If you haven't checked out the website, the link is down below, musclevisionathletics.com. And hit us up on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Be sure to follow us if you haven't yet. You're late. But other than that, y'all, next week I'm going to be talking about how to tell the world that you're a boss. Until next time, see ya!